Here we are arriving at the campground with the 2021 90. First thing we're going to do before we pull into our site is we're going to fill up with fresh water. So we're kind of cheating here because we've got a nice hose to fill up with. So here's the freshwater stuff, and all we're going to grab out of here is the filter and a couple little adapters here because we don't need to go from a spigot. We've got the hose hanging here. So we're going to open up our freshwater tank, and then we're gonna put the filter in here, hook our hose up, and then fill it until it sprays. All right, now we've got it running, so pretty simple. Sometimes you got a spigot you need to hook to, then you gotta grab the hose, but in this case we've just got the filter run straight in there, so it'll probably take about 10 minutes to fill up the 30 gallons. While it's filling up, I'm gonna go in here and turn the water heater on, which will not actually turn on until we've plugged into shore power, but now is an easy time. We have now pulled into the site. Most sites are pretty level. This one we did need to block up the wheels in the back here. I've got this chalk / leveling block. So we looked at the level on the front of the camper here, and we've got it pretty well dialed in now, but we basically pulled onto this block until we had it level, stuck the gray block in the back to lock it in place. I've chalked the wheels on the other side, so we're good to go there. So we're actually good to unhitch it now. We're gonna do that in a moment, but I hooked up the shore power. You also wanna make sure that you are close enough to the box. In this case, I clearly am. So I plugged that in. I opened up the slide out and turned on the AC. I'm an AC guy, so I got that running right away. If we pop our heads in here, the slide out right here, slide out room 1, we held down the out button until it was all the way out. I turned the thermostat on to cool, and I switched the fridge to shore power. So now that we've got that all running, we can go back out here. Now that I've got it unhitched, I've got it leveled out in the front here. Just raise or lower the electric tongue jack until you've achieved level. Then we're gonna go back here. We're gonna grab these blocks, which are on the other side in a storage compartment. We're gonna throw one under each of the stabilizer jacks, and we're gonna run these down. Line up the block. I've got the clutch set to 15. So you can pretty much just run it until it stops. We're gonna go and we're gonna hit up each corner. We've got all the stabilizer jacks down. Now we're gonna step inside where it is already starting to get cool. And we are gonna extend the awning. You gotta have the door closed at least most of the way to do this. So we're gonna start it, we're gonna get it a ways out there, then we're gonna pop the door open here and we'll kind of see how it's going. I extend it until these bars are pretty straight. Okay, bars are straight, so now we're gonna go over here. First step is to pivot that out. Then we can remove it from the other end. We'll swing it around. We're gonna turn it 90 degrees. Right now, there's the latch. We're gonna turn it so that's facing in. We're gonna extend this over. We're gonna, as I struggle with this one-handed, we're gonna put that in there and lock it. Then we can push the awning up, extend this out as far as we want, and then we're gonna swing this over until it clicks. And then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. The thing to do here is open up the lid and turn on the propane. And there you go. Camp is set up.